Hey, what is up guys? Anthony here, and today I just wanted to make a quick video on why I think that it's important to read. I had the same question a year ago whenever I first really started to read a little bit more consistently. I always thought like, why do people read? You know, what's kind of the point of reading? Does it really have benefits? And if they do, what are those benefits? So last year I started reading, and it was mostly because I was consuming so much Jordan Peterson that I wanted to know more about him. I wanted to have a conversation with him, and I couldn't go, I couldn't call him, I couldn't get a hold of Jordan Peterson, you know what I mean? So the only way that I thought I could have a conversation with him is if I read his book. So I decided to pick up 12 Rules for Life. This is the second one. This is Beyond Order. The first one I just lended to my friend so he can read it. Hopefully he's enjoying that book. I don't think he is. He's not an avid reader. He's read one book, How to Win Friends and Influence People. That book was also a book that I lended him, and now he's trying to get more into reading, so I let him borrow 12 Rules for Life. But yeah, I really wanted a conversation with Jordan Peterson, so I picked up his books and I started to read. And as I was reading, I was grateful for it. I got in the mindset of being grateful to be able to have a conversation with, these people that I can never really meet. Maybe one day I'll be able to meet them, but as of now, I can't meet these people, but I'm still able to have a conversation with them through their work. So it's just a really cool, kind of perspective on being able to have these conversations with people that you'll never meet. And after reading 12 Rules for Life, I read Beyond Order. Right after I read 12 Rules for Life, I read Beyond Order. And these books just give you so much insight on the way that they think. Jordan Peterson says that listening to podcasts and YouTube videos and things like that is kind of looking at the picture, but reading gives you a deeper sense of the picture. It puts you in the picture, and it allows you to explore new different ways on how to think and things like that. And then after I read that, it was just, I loved the ideas that I was getting from Jordan Peterson and his books, and some of the ideas that I got from reading, and it helped me make, honestly, after reading all of these and looking hindsight, it's made me more sociable, it's made me more confident, it's made me more knowledgeable. Whenever I say it makes me more sociable, I have more things to talk about. If I hear people talking about something, I'm able to jump in there and add new ideas because of the ideas that I get from the books. It's helped me explain things better, it's helped me articulate my words better, it's helped me organize my thoughts in my head, and it's just helped me overall with being able to communicate better and just getting new ideas. After I read 12 Rules for Life and Beyond Order, I decided to read, these are going to kind of go in different orders. I don't remember which books I read first or second, but I never got through this book. This book is Sapiens, A Brief History of Mankind. And the only reason I didn't finish reading it is because I felt like it was getting me farther from God. This book talks a lot about, evolution and things like that, and trying to make a point that we came through evolution, and I don't necessarily believe in that. I don't know, it just wasn't captivating, it wasn't capturing my attention the way that I thought it would, but the beginning was a good start nonetheless. I just felt like it was kind of getting me a little farther from God, and I didn't want that for myself. But because I read this book, or the beginning of it, I was able to have conversations about where we think we came from. I was able to debate with other people on where they think we came from and things like that. It just gave me a little bit more knowledge to have deeper conversations with people who, believe that we came from evolution and things like that. And each one of these books has taught me something new and has given me a different perspective on things, and it's helped me jump into conversations and give my own opinion on certain things in life and stuff like that. Reading is always keeping your mind engaged. You're always able to keep your mind engaged when you're reading a book. And not only do you keep your mind engaged on good stuff like knowledge and things like that, but it takes your mind off of all the bad things that maybe happen throughout your day or your week. So if I've had a bad day and I come to my room and I'm just hanging out and I decide to read a book, my mind is solely focused on the book, and it's a huge de-stressor. It just helps you kind of relax, and it'll honestly put you to bed. So if you have the same question as me, as I did a year ago, is reading really worth it? I most definitely think that it is worth it. I think that it's going to expand your mind just way more than you really think that it could or ever would. I think it's a great way to get new ideas, stay creative. It's a good stress reducer. It's good for vocabulary expansion. It's good to be able to communicate better. It even helps you talk better, because as you're reading, I saw this video where it says that even if you're reading in your mind, if you really analyze like your vocal cords, they move slightly, very, very slightly, as if you were saying the words. So say you're not the best speaker in front of people, or the best speaker in general, and you need new ways to kind of formulate your sentences and things like that. Reading literally does that for you, so you're able to, have, like, Jordan Peterson is light years away from, the way that I speak and the way that he speaks are two completely different ways, but I was able to read the way that he thinks, quite literally, and it puts you kind of on the same playing field as him, and it'll definitely push you forward to expand your vocabulary and speak better and articulate yourself better. And like I said, it allows you to have a conversation with people that you've never ever met before, people that you idolize, people that you admire. And that's just a really cool way that I'm sure many people think about it that way when they're reading books. Personally, that's what kind of got me into reading more and just being grateful to be able to have conversations with people that I can probably never meet. That if you have the question of, is reading really worth it, I think you should give yourself a chance and give yourself 6 months and read, maybe if you've never read before, 2 or 3 books is very achievable, and you could definitely, set a pace to read 3 books in the span of 6 months. And then if you enjoy it, just keep going and just keep going and just keep going. There's plenty of free time. I'm sure if you go to your screen time, it'll probably say 7-8 hours of screen time. So if you don't think that you have time to read, I'm more than sure that all of us have, 30 minutes to read, and you're gonna reap the rewards of doing something new and challenging yourself. And if you have any questions, just leave a comment down below. Like I said, these are just my experiences and the way that I think about reading, and it's gonna be completely different from other people. So, like I said, if you have a question, just leave a comment down below, subscribe, and I will get more videos out to you. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.